Hi crafty friends, welcome to the Old Paper Lady. My name is Lori. Thanks for clicking and watching my channel and watching my video tonight, or today, whenever you choose to watch this. What I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to start pulling out my bits and bobs and scrapbook paper, and we're going to try to see if we can assess the situation on where we're at on this bee journal that I've been talking about. If you watched a few videos, I've made some covers. I've got a couple of covers that I want to work with, but I think what I'm going to do is we're going to narrow that down. But first, what I wanted to do is do a continue of where I had showed you a few videos ago about this was a paper placemat that I had found at a little shop called Pop Shelf. They have these at Michael's. They have them at Hobby Lobby and a few places like that. They carry paper placemats. And I saw this and I thought it'd be pretty with this, you know, just a pretty spring flowered filled up journal. But this measured 14 inches and I didn't want to lose any of this gold trim. So what I did was I took and glued it down on a craft cardstock, and you know, sometimes you can get them at Michael's. I know has them where it is like 24 inches cardstock. So I just had some of that and I glued it down on the back of it. And this is where I was telling you about that I took a backer from a paper pad that was, you know, just like a thin chipboard, really thin, thinner than chipboard mostly, but that's what it is chipboard, like cardboard from a cereal box, something like that. You could do that. And I wanted to put that in to have a spine, so that's what I did there. And so then, you know, that keeps its shape. And then I can use my 12 by 12 papers. The cover is 6 inches, so I can use my 12 by 12s. And the length on the height on this is 10 inches. I didn't want to cut any of that gold off, so that's what I did. And you can poke your book tools all through this, and sew your journal signatures in there. And then when you use your 12 by 12s, you won't be losing, you know, but 2 inches off the top of it. And I was like, yep, that's what I'm going to do. So, and I have some Christmas ones, placemats that I'm going to do this with as well to make some Christmas journals, because I've got a lot of pretty 12 by 12 Christmas paper that I don't want to lose, you know, all of it. So I did that. And then this is that where I was working on to make it look like it was faux leather. So basically what I've done with that same craft cardstock is I took and glued it, or Mod Podged regular old white tissue paper on it. I put it down, and then wherever it crinkled up, I was like, oh, that just looks like it's going to be leather to me, and I love that. So I'm thinking of using this for my sunflower journal. I've got a lot of stuff for the sunflower, but that's going to be like a fall theme. Which to me, summertime, I love the yellow of, you know, of the sunflowers, but everybody's like, well, that's more fall. So, well, we'll just do it in the fall time, or get ready for it. But so what I did was I put this down with Mod Podge, and I took my vintage photo and my ink blender, and I just went across it, after the Mod Podge dried, of course. So I went across it. I did it one time, and I was like, that's not dark enough. So then I went back again, and it has some, you know, a few spots where I was like, no, I want to do it one more time. So this is three vintage photos layers, basically. So then I know it looks a little rough now, but I'm going to, you know, trim it out, and then that's going to be my journal. I'll probably use it this way because that just, all of that crinkle lip, I love that. So I'm going to cut it down to where it's 12 inches by 9 inches, and that'll be my sunflower journal. But now I do have a lot of 12 by 12 papers for that as well. So I may make it where it's 13 inches, just so it has, you know, when you fold the 12 by 12 in half, it's going to be 6 inches. So I may make it to where it's 13 inches long by 9 inches, or 10 inches high. May do that. But yeah, so that's my leathered up looking journal cover. I've been working on that for a couple of days, just getting the ink down on it. But I wanted to show you guys that, just so you know, like I said, basically anything that's 12 inches wide by 9 inches tall, you can use that for a journal cover. You can put printed out papers on it from Etsy. You can put scrapbook papers on it. I mean, a scrapbook paper, 12 by 12, you know, and just cut it to 9 inches, glue it down. There you go. On inside and out, you're good to go. All right, so this is some of my bee paper that I have for scrapbooking. So what I'm going to do is, most of this will match this kit that I got from Hobby Lobby. It is Bees Paper Crafting Kit. It came with 37 pieces, and it is a 12 by 12, and it is the Paper Studio. They had this, I think last summer, and I think they still have it this year, but I've got some more bits and stuff in there. So I've been collecting up. This is more of the bright blues and the peachy. So I've been collecting up bits to go in this one as well. So, but the journal that I'm going to do is going to be, you know, the dark toned bee sunflower, you know, just a bee journal. So these bits here, like all of these pages here that I have, came from, I want to say a Michael's, pretty sure it came from Michael's, and it was a one of their hot buy pads, and you can see the foil on that. I love that, and that's going to go great with that kit there. But a lot of these papers that are here on the front, I think I may not cut them and use them as pages in this journal, but I'm going to use them for, not this one, this little kitty, but like, you know, that would be great to back tags, or to make a tag on and just, you know, put a little bit of bits and bobs and a little ephemera and tags and such on it, and labels and pockets and stuff like that. So that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do with that bit. Let's get that out of the way. All right, now in this one ephemera pack that I got from Toomey, excuse me, let me pull this mess out. All right, so this piece here, it was a junk journal retro vintage materials, and I just clicked on, you know, B. So, and it comes in this little folder, see? So I was like, oh, that's my ephemera folder for my journal. And the inside is already coffee dyed. So I'm going to take and put a little pocket here, gusseted pocket, to put ephemera bits in that I don't use in the journal. And then I'll just put something to cover this bit up here, and then I'll back the back of it. So that's what I'm thinking about doing with that. But in this little bits and bobs here, came off of Toomey, or Tamu, sorry, Tamu. So when it came with these pieces, aren't those beautiful? So each one had 3 copies apiece. So I'm going to use at least one of these a piece in this bee journal, because, you know, it has bees. And then I may take, and where it's got the sunflowers, I may use, you know, in my sunflower journal, because what goes with sunflowers? Bees. So that's what I was thinking. And then that. Love those. Think it's so pretty. But now the white, it's got the white back on them. So then we could back it, you know, with some coffee dye paper of our own, or I can run it through a printer and put a coffee dye on it, you know. But also in this pack came, it had daffodils and butterfly on that. I thought would be pretty, and I want to do a daffodil so bad. But yeah, and then it's got the little bird. But yeah, so I thought those were cute. So it also came with the sunflowers. It has 3 pieces of those. So it had 30 pieces, 10 different designs, 3 each. So I thought that would be pretty to put in my sunflower journal for the fall. Love that. And I hope that was in frame. I'm sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. Just excited. Now, this actually I've had for, I want to say probably around 4 or 5-ish months. I got it before Christmas, I know that. But I do know that it is still on there, because I did look the other night for some stuff. Of course, you know, because they owed me $10 because my order was late. So that bit we're going to use in that bee journal. But now this is some of my hoard of sunflower papers that I want to put in a sunflower journal. So that's what I'm working with when I say I want to do a sunflower journal. And I know that's a little quick flip through, but I've got, you know, papers that go with the pages for the sunflowers. Most of this came from Hobby Lobby or Michael's. And then there's the vellum. Oh, are you kidding me? Love it. Love the vellum. Yep, most of this came from Hobby Lobby when they had a big old, what's that? It used to be 50% off. Now it's 40% off papers. So, yeah, all of that was Hobby Lobby. Alright, so we're going to put that bit up. And I found some music paper, too. I've been collecting music paper background stuff. Anything that had music on it, I collected it up. Because I was wanting to make a book for my daughter. And it's got Christmas and stuff in it, you know, that would go with Christmas. That is Christmas, but... So, you know, we can pull this out. And ooh, look at that foil. Just that foil on it. I love it. Music paper. And then look at these bits. This is Bo Bunny. Yes, Bo Bunny. From, what is it? Family Heirloom. Couldn't read it. But yeah, I got a couple pieces of that. And that is, got the little brick on the back, which you'd be great to write on that. So I've been I was hoarding that up. Trying to get me, give me some music paper to do a music journal for her, or most of my stuff that I was buying up, I intended on making like mini books, you know, stuff like that. Alright, so then I got these little bee bits that I want to put on there. I think those will be so cute. And I got these from Tamu as well, and these are, you know, like the golder tones, the gold tone bronzy, and it's got numbers on there, but I don't know if those numbers are the item number or not, but I'm gonna put it up there so you can see it. And we'll do this bit here too, because like I say, I'm not sure if these numbers are the item numbers for these things or not, honey. So, and I'm not sure on price of those, but I'm going to tell you it's probably not no more than $1, because that's when I do most of my shopping on Tamu. Alright, and then the good old Dollar Tree. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? If you can just see it from the glare. There it is. I love that. With the bee comb. And this came from Hobby Lobby. It's got the foil trim bee in it. Love that too. So I'm going to put those as ties for my book. And like I said, that trim that I got that looked like bees in it from Tamu. I don't know how well you can see that with the glare. Well, I can't cover it up, but I showed that in an earlier video. But yeah, so I thought that would be cute. And then I got this at Hobby Lobby. That is going to be my topper. And I think I may just hit it with a little bit of vintage photo and leave it alone. Because I love that. I think that's going to be pretty. So I'm going to put this off to the side. These I got from Dollar Tree. And I'm thinking of cutting that silver off of it. I don't really like that because this has got gold tones in it, you know, with the gold foil. So I may use these, I may not. May save these for the other one. So I got them pulled out. And then I got a bunch of bee ephemera bits from Toomey's, and I've had these before Christmas as well. Ooh, about lost it. And here is the item number, I believe, on it, if you can see that. And like I say, I'm not sure if these little numbers here are the item numbers for things. I'm not positive on that, but it came from Tamu. And it has just a bunch of little ephemera, bee ephemera. How cute is that? And it's got butterflies mixed in. Look at that, the honey jar. Shut your face. Ain't that cute? And all daisies, yes, yes, yes. Oh, we're going to use this up. Oh, look at that horse. Isn't that cute? Yeah, white butterflies. Yes, ma'am. Oh, that's so pretty. I think we just going to go through this and work on it. Oh, look at the little fairy with the mushroom. Out. But yeah, so we're going to go through this and we'll use some of these bits. Like I said, most of the time I'll take my ephemera pieces, and where I get stuff bought to go with something, I'll take it and I'll separate it out. You know, this is bee stuff, this is sunflower stuff, and then the scrapbooker in me has everything, you know, is color coordinated. You know, if it's pink, it's pink. It doesn't matter where I got it or who I got it from. If it's got pink stuff on it, it goes in the pink ephemera stuff. Now this, I was playing around with my bee stencil, and this is a 8.5 by 11 cream cardstock. So I just took and did some stencil bits on it with the honeycomb. And I was thinking I was going to make a double side this and thicken it up and maybe use that as a journal cover too, but not anymore. So I think I'm going to take this and we'll make some pockets and tags out of this, because you can still write on the back, so I think it'll make really good tags. And then we'll just put some of that bee ephemera bits on the front. How cute's that going to be? I think that's going to be pretty cute. Alrighty, and I'll get to showing you that. Alright, and so this is the finished product of that manila envelope that we did a few journal cover videos ago. So probably about 4 or 5 videos. It was just journal covers that, and I was trying to show you what you could and couldn't do with them and stuff. So I just took that same stencil and I hit it with what was it? Vintage Photos on the top, and Rusty Hinges on the bottom. I did Rusty Hinge first, and then I did Vintage Photo to give it that honey look, that honey color. And so that, and then that was where I tested. But I'm going to cover the inside with pretty papers. So that will be my bee cover for my blue bee journal, basically. And then this is the finished product of where we did the Dollar Tree, what is this stuff? The Dollar Tree fabrics. And there's the back side of it. So, and then I left it open in case I wanted to put, so I definitely am going to put these, I started to say them, these. I'm going to put them ribbons in that hole right there. Let me sound as country as I can get. So I'm going to put those ribbons in here. It's going to be my tie for it. And I think I will just seal it up, and then we'll use that, this black ribbon here, or lace that looks like the honeybees in it. I think I'm going to use that and just decorate it my page sides. Burlap. It finally came to me. Burlap. That's what it was. Isn't that cute? I love that. Okie doke. So now, get to the masterpiece. And y'all, this is the reason. And I'm telling you, like I said, I'm a scrapbooker. I sat and I got 3 books of scrapbook pages that are put together with the ephemera, the bits, the bobs, the bling out, the lace, and the pictures. And I've yet to glue them down because I started making mini books. And then I saw Gail Augustinelli on YouTube one night, and I said, shut up, I gotta try that. And I went on there on Etsy, because she was, you know, doing an Etsy share. That's how I came across her, because I was like, well, you know, let me see if I can find some stuff that I can print out at home, you know. So that's what I did. Came across Miss Gail Augustinelli, and she was showing Etsy shares. This is this is the kit that got me hooked on doing journals. Now this page right here does not do it justice, but this is what I said. I have got to make that. And I want you to know that I saved up for about 6 months to get that Canon TS 9521C printer that I love so much, because it prints 12 by 12s. It'll print 17 inches across to up to 24 inches long. And I wanted that thing because it was borderless and I could print any and everything I wanted to on it. So I saved up and I got it. And it was $300. At the time, I felt guilty for getting it, but I bought it for myself for my own Christmas present. So anyways, isn't that color beautiful? Absolutely love it. Now, this printed, I had just a regular old HP Office inkjet printer. You know, my daughter had it while she was in school, the oldest one. And, you know, and it did okay, but it still had the border on it, you know. So then I went and I bought me this HP DeskJet 3755, which is a small printer. And I use it to print a lot of my ephemera pieces, like my cut aparts, my tags, and stuff like that. Fussy cut things. Because then I can have my papers printed edge to edge like this on my Canon, and then use that HP to print all the other stuff. And I have both of them going. When it's a printer day, it's a printer day around here, honey. But this came off of that, and you know, the colors were great, and I liked it, but it still had that border on it, you know. So, but I'm going to save these bits, and we'll do something with them. I may stick them in one of these other journals over here. But this is the kit that got me hooked on journals. And it comes from Compass and Ink Beehive Collage Pages. It just had the pages. But honey, let me tell you, these pages they are it. They are pretty. And it is still available, and there is the name. And I hope you can read my scribble scrabble writing. But that is, and I went back, because I've had this printed for almost 2 years. I tell you what, well, not quite 2 years, almost. And like I said, I've just been collecting up bits and bobs and pieces, and, you know, hey, this will go in my journal, and that's what I do. You know, I find something I want to fix and work on, and that's what happens. So, we're going to flip through this. This is going to be my front page. And in all of the backs on this, I found a honeycomb. See, it was like a honeycomb ink dye, coffee dye, something. And I don't know where it was. It may have been in the kit. I am not sure, because, like I said, I printed it off and I took the kit off. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Love it. This is going to be the middle. But all of the backs are that same honeycomb. And look how pretty. I mean, I just love it. Love it. With the bee. Look at the bee catcher with the little hat on. Shut up. Just shut up. Look at you. Cute. I love it. Alright, so then, you know, you got your little background bits and bobs. And, you know, like, so this, I don't want to decorate on the writing part. And, you know, some of this here where it ain't got bees, guess what we're going to do? We're going to zhuzh it up. So I probably won't add a whole lot of pages to this, to be honest, because it's got a bit of pages itself. And I don't want to take away from the artistry on this. You know, it's just so pretty. So, like I said, I'll probably, you know, make tags and pockets and stuff like that, and tucks and stuff with this, I'm excited, can't you tell I'm stuttering, with this, these other bee scrapbook papers. So I'll probably just, you know, decorate up the pockets and tags and stuff with that. And I probably won't add any more pages to this. You don't need to. I mean, it's just too pretty to mess with. So that's what we're going to be working on. And I've waited and waited till I collected up my bits and bobs for this. And I'm excited. And I was worried. I'm just going to be honest with you. I was worried about it. Because I was like, you know, I've waited so long to get all my stuff. and it's got to be just right, you know what I'm saying? But there is no right or wrong, you know, but to me, it's got to be right, you know what I'm saying? It's got to be perfect, but we're going to fix it, and it's going to be pretty. And like I said, I've waited to work on this, and I can't wait to get started. All right, so that's that bit. Now, also, this is, you know, I just printed front and back of that same, and I'm not sure where this came from. If it came from that kit, it may have, I do not know. So, but these papers here, this one is from a digital kit, and I do not know, it was one of those, you buy the whole shop, so I went through and printed out what papers I wanted and deleted it, and I don't really know. So I've tried my best to write down what I could. So these all came, and it was lined on the back with just, you know, the lines to writing. But now I thought about adding these, but I don't want to mess with this kit. So, and I don't even know why I'm showing you these, but I know we may use these to decorate up pieces. Now this can kind of go with the kit. I may put these in these. That kind of does match it a little better. This is more of a, but it has some red in some of them, so we'll see what we do with it when I get to putting it together. And my thinking was that I went ahead and lined it when I printed them. So I was thinking this is music paper with bees on it. But it was supposed to be, you know, like a horizontal, not horizontal, but vertical. And I was like, well, if you look at it, you know, like the bees are going all different directions, so you could use it. I don't know. We'll see about that. But anyways, those are some bits and bobs that I had printed off. Okay. This is by Lubella Stationery. And if I butcher your name, honey, I'm so sorry. But that's the name on Etsy where you can get these honeybee mason jars. And then she also did did this kit where it's like some tags and some journal cards. So I gotta cut these out, and I took a day or so off from filming, and I was like, well, I gotta film this to show them what we're gonna work on, so then I can cut these cut aparts apart and be ready to go. So look, now I'm gonna use at least one page, you know, and I've got two, of course, because you can't just print one copy of it. You gotta have 2 or 3, because you never know in the future. And seeing that's printed with, it would match this kit, so I'll probably use that one in this. And these are just, you know, that's a coffee, it's supposed to be a coffee background, and it kept printing wrong. So, and these are the same. Isn't that cute? Love it. So then that's printed, you know, with just a plain where you could write on it. And because I wanted it printed with this is tea dye, and this is a kit that I found on Etsy, and I don't remember the name. I just found it had coffee and tea dye papers in it, lined and unlined. And then there's one that had called neutral backgrounds, but the one that has the neutral backgrounds, you know, it's supposed to print like this, but, you know, of course, it printed wrong, so then I just ran it back through. But it's a little lighter, so it's easier to write on. But, yeah, you can just find those on Etsy all the time. That's the same as that. See, and that did the same thing. And then you got the smaller ones. And what I'm going to do is cut these apart and use them as journal cards. That's what I was going to do with them. Or you can, you know, tie a little, I think it would be cute, tie a little string around it. And hang one of those little labels on it. You know, I think that would be cute. And so, yeah. And let me guess, this is probably the one that has, yep, there's the one that has that messed up background, but that's okay. I'll put that with the other kit. We'll use all of these and cut all these up to go with this. And these would be great to use with sunflowers too, because like I said, you know, sunflowers and bees go hand in hand, honey. Alrighty, and again, that was by Lullabelle Stationery. So that's where I got that. And I also got these from the same place. So these are, you know, it's got a few tags on it. And these are some journal cards. And see, and then there's the dark coffee print. And then it's got postcards. It's got postcards in that. And I printed it with the dark print on the back. And then it had a few things, the pockets on there. And I didn't print on that because, you know, it's a pocket. You would cut around this and score that and fold that, and you would glue these bits down for your pocket. And then here's some with the green on it. I may save this and put it in a sunflower journal because well, it's got greens in it, but we'll see. We'll see. And then here's some more pockets. So I just wanted to share this before I went to cutting on it, and then, you know, it's like, oh, I can't remember where I got it from. So I wanted to tell you all where you could go find the bits and bobs to it. That was the main thing. And I'm going to keep these over here so when someone asks me a question, I can be like, oh yeah, this is where I got it from. And I just wanted you all to know. So then I had took, and this is some cut-offs from where I did that bits where it didn't print edge to edge. Alright, and then of course, you know, I save every little scrap. Just, you know, well, I don't know why, but I do. Because I may use it. I may use it for, you know, may use it for a pull for a tag. Okay, so these, if you can see, it has the full on it, and it is the bee comb. So I'm going to have these as tuck spots in my journal. And then these are, just because of the folding on it, I liked it. So I thought that would be cute. Couple pockets. And I got some bigger pockets with the bee comb on it. Then I've got, here's what those, a big one and a small one of those look like cut apart. Is that not the cutest? Love them. And I'm probably just going to put a little paper on it. Might even just hit it with a little bit of ink and knock that white off of there. And here's some of the tags. So, and then I just cut, you know, cut-offs with this. I just made some tags with it, and we're going to fix that up. And there's some tags. There's some journal cards, tags, bigger journal cards. So we got all of these bits and bobs, and I think I'm gonna need at least 3 more sets, so it'll be 6 more pockets. But which when I get to getting these cut aparts over here cut apart, you know, like I said, I got some skinnier tags that will go in those pockets and such. So we'll get to working on that. But I know I'm gonna need at least 6 more sets of pockets to go front and back on this journal, depending on if I add pages or not, which I'm probably not going to add pages, so it may not be a whole lot of blinged up, you know, pockets and such, and we'll just dress up some tags. But, and then I need one more ephemera holder, because I want ephemera holder in the front and one in the back, and that's the way I'm going to do my journals from now on, is I'll have a, you know, ephemera folded pocket in the front, and a stacked up, packed up envelope covered, something like that. All right, these bits came from My Porch Prints. It's got the bee on it. So yeah, these are the journal cards. It was in a little kit that she had, and I had printed all of that already, thinking ahead, while I had it on my computer. And these are the coin envelopes. I think it's B coin envelopes on My Porch Prints. So what you would do is you would fold here and here and here, and then you would take these and fold them in like this and glue that, and that's your flap. That's how you would do that. So this would be folded up like this, and that little one's going to be your flap. So this one, that one, and I printed on the back of these because, you know, you're going to open them and slide stuff in and out of them. So I just did like a coffee dye on the back of them is what I did. I think that would be pretty in a garden journal with the berries and such. So yeah. But I wanted to share what I had and where I got it from, because I did go back and look and hunt this stuff, and these are still available. The only thing that, like I said, that I couldn't remember was it was a big pack of stuff that came where I bought a whole kit, like a whole shop kit, a bundle kit, and you know, for like 25 bucks. And I went through there and I downloaded and printed off everything that I wanted to print off, and then I deleted it, and then I guess where it's not a deal anymore, then I can't find it in my shop, my history or whatever. But yep, that's what we're going to be working on. I just wanted to come through and show you all where I got it and what we're doing with it. And, you know, so that's what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of videos. So let's see. I think I said I needed at least 3 sets of pockets and tucks, one ephemera holder. I need to cut out the fussy cuts, and at least 6 to 10 more tags or journal cards. So I think that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to leave all my Etsy shop information over here to the side. So hopefully we can get this sucker done and get it underway. And I think after I get this done, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I got me a little cart from Toomey, because, you know, they had it on there. It was $8 and they owed me $5 for one of my orders that got messed up or got delayed. So I took that $5 and bought that cart, and then, you know, of course you have to have an order for $10 or they won't send it to you. So I just had to go buy me some purple lace that went with my purple rose journal. So, but I've got it set up, and I'm going to put me some little baskets in it to have top one's going to be tags, the middle section of it is going to be journal cards, and then the bottom part is going to be tucks and pocket spots. So I think after we get this bee journal put together and stuff, I'm going to have a little session of let's decorate up some bits and bobs. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for coming along. And I know I didn't really do nothing but just show you, you know, what we're going to be working on, or what I'm going to be working on, and where you can go get it. And I hope so much that everybody has enjoyed themselves, and I thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel and comments, and everyone's been so nice, and it makes me feel like continuing to do this. And I'm really grateful that no one's been ugly to me as of yet. So, you know, because I do stumble with my words some, and because I'm not used to talking when I craft, you know, it's my quiet time, and I'm quiet anyways. But, you know, and I do fumble with my hands and such. But thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate my views that people have given me. I greatly appreciate my subscribers that have chosen to subscribe to my channel. Thank you all so much. And thank you all for your comments. You've all been so nice. So with that being said, I hope you all enjoy your crafts, enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, and come on back and let's get this bee journal done. Y'all have a good day.